What's up, guys? It's Sydney, and this is your 20-minute stretch for tight hips and low back. So grab your mat and have a seat. What's up, guys? I'm so excited that you're here today spending the time to work on the muscles around your hips and your low back. We're gonna try and get some things loosened up today, so go ahead and have a seat with me. All right, we're gonna start down on the floor. Make sure you check out everything in the description below this video after we're done to check out the Sydney Squad, the merchandise, any questions that you have, and leave them in the comments below as well, okay? So let's start with our feet nice and straight, okay? Seated on your sit bones, spine nice and tall, and I want you to flex your toes back towards you, hands on your thighs, and we're gonna lean forward in 3, 2, 1. Good, rock right down to your feet if you can get that far. Okay, we'll start here with a little hamstring work. Big deep breath in. Exhale and go a little bit deeper. You can let your back round out just a little bit. And every breath you take today, I want you to try to push a little bit further into your stretch, just outside of what is comfortable. Last one, big deep breath in. Exhale a little deeper. Good, big deep breath in. As you roll up to a seated position, I want you to pull your right leg in, tuck your foot right on your inner thigh, and we're gonna turn away from the straight leg and arch it out to the side, hand up and over. Again, flexing your toe back towards your knee. Big deep breath in. Exhale, reach a little further over. Good, you should be feeling this one in your obliques, down into your hip. And even if you're seated up top here, you can't get all the way over. I still want you reaching with that top arm out to your toe. Big deep breath in and go a little bit deeper as you exhale. And good, great job. Let's just roll over and switch right into the opposite leg. Okay, so taking your left leg, tuck that foot right into your thigh. You're gonna turn away from the straight leg, so we're facing your bent knee, reaching up and over. Have any tightness in your hips, you might feel this even in your low back. Try and keep your chest open, so it's pretty easy to kind of roll here. I want you to try and keep your chest open for this one today, and keep breathing. Great job. Big deep breath in. On the exhale, go a little further. Good, big open chest. 3, 2, 1, and good. Come right back up in the middle. We're gonna take this bent leg, place that ankle on your knee. We're gonna fold right forward over top. Okay, staying in this seated position, kind of like a seated figure 4. Flex your top toe towards your knee again. If you can get to your foot, go ahead and grab it. If not, you can support yourself here. Just lean forward. Great job, keep breathing. Now reach a little further. Big deep breath in and go ahead and come up to a seated position. Keep this position locked with your ankle on your knee, and I want you to roll back onto your back. Same position, reach through, grab the back of your quad or of your hamstring, and let's pull towards your chest now. Okay, so same leg is up front here. Good, just relax your spine. can push this knee away just a little bit to get a little deeper. And keep pulling that back leg up towards your face. And breathe. Good. Let's go ahead and extend that back leg up straight. See if you can reach up to your calf. Pull a little bit more. Keep the tailbone down. Three, two, one, and good. Keep this same locked in position. We're gonna sit up again. All right, keep the bent leg right here in front, and you're gonna swing your straight leg back. Okay, so this left leg is still our front leg, still our bent leg. And if you can get your shin perpendicular to your spine, let's get it straight across. If not, I want you to just lift up a little bit off the floor. Okay, either way, let's try and fold our spine right over top of our shin. Same side, so we really get about 3 different angles of this stretch. If you can reach further and go a little lower, let's do it. Reach, reach, reach. Try and keep driving your opposite side hip to the floor as well. Big deep breath in, walk out a little further on your exhale. Reach, reach, reach. Good job. Keep your breathing. Remember, you're doing something great for your body today. Good job. All right, let's come up, walk up slowly. Okay, and if you can, we're just gonna swing this front leg straight, okay? And then we're gonna cross the opposite side ankle over. So we're starting with that seated figure 4 again, leaning forward over top. Gonna roll down and reach forward, flexing your toe towards your knee. Take a big deep breath in and just kind of settle into this stretch. Great job. And if this is too much for you to bend over, I still want you kind of leaning your chest forward. Maybe you need to support yourself up top here, and that's okay. Okay, maybe you even remove the ankle and just put it right beside of your knee. Just fold forward that way. All right, wherever you're at today, take either of those positions. And on your next exhale, let's go a little bit deeper, okay? Big deep breath in. Let it out, reach. Good work. All right, come back up tall to a seated position. We're gonna lay back flat, keeping this position locked in. Left knee, right ankle. Okay, and as you lay it back, couple options. You can just push knee towards your chest. You can reach through your legs and grab behind your hamstring and pull yourself. You're trying to get this ankle flexed and back towards your chest. Keep breathing, keep pulling, you're doing good. I know a lot of you have asked for stretches for hips, low back, glutes this week. Or I shouldn't say this week, I should say always. So I hope this is one you can use throughout the week, you can come back to. Let's straighten that back leg out. If you can, reach up behind your calf and pull a little closer. Try to keep your tailbone down so you're not rolling up into the air. Keep it flat and just pull your legs. Good job. Let's hold here, pull a little bit deeper for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now slowly release. Try not to let it snap down. Okay, you're gonna come back up to a seated position. This top leg is now going to become your front leg. Okay, so swing that back leg back. Okay, try to get your shin straight across the mat. If you can't do that yet, Stay lifted a little higher on your hips, or tuck this leg back in a little bit. Okay, and we're gonna fold right over top of it. Spine and your shin are making a big T, forcing this top hip down to the floor as well. Okay, so make sure you're not laying open here. Want both hips rolling down. There you go. You might find that one side is tighter than the other. That's true for most of us. Okay, just be patient. It might take that side a little bit longer for you to get into it. Just keep breathing. Just keep working on that side. One more big deep breath in and reach a little further on your exhale. Great job. If you can reach your arms out, you can flatten your back a little. You can shove this hip down to the ground a little bit more. Whatever you can do to step this stretch up just a tiny bit more for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, so we're gonna take that bent leg and you're gonna roll up top here onto foot and knee, okay? And then we're gonna take our bent leg to support the weight now, okay? So my left leg is straight out. Okay, I want you to sit your heels, sit this heel down, toe pointed towards the ceiling. I want you to feel a stretch here in your inner thigh as you lean over to your straight leg toe. Okay, you can use your hand to support here. And if this is not comfortable for you for your knee, feel free to go up just a little bit higher. Okay, and then walk over to your straight leg toe. Okay, so whichever one suits you today or feels good to get the inner thigh stretched out, go there. Big deep breath in. A little deeper, good job. There you go. Now place your hands down on the mat in the center. Use that push to lift your hips up and drop it over to the other side. Whether you're seated here with your hamstring on your calf or if you're up tall here, sink that hip down for me. And then you're reaching out towards your opposite toe. Great job. Reach a little further. If you can drop a little lower, let's do that. Beautiful. All right, use your hands to push back up into the middle again. We're gonna keep your legs straight here with your toes pointed forward. Let's take the left arm outside the right foot. Grab onto your heel on that side. Okay, if you're not bent forward, maybe you're here. Let's reach back and grab onto your calf. So there's a big long stretch from your hand all the way down to your hip. Good, release that arm, and as you release, you can swing the other arm over. Opposite arm reaches over to that opposite heel. You want to pull your chest down towards that heel. Good, let's release and swing over again. Keep your toes pointed forward, keep your weight in your heels. Good, pull a little bit deeper for 3, 2, 1, and swing it over to the other side. One last time, you're doing great, guys. Good, let's keep your hands right over here and swing your feet back together, okay? Coming into a high plank here. I want you to drop your hips down to the floor and then go ahead and release your feet. Let them flatten out. Press into the ground as you lift your chest and your chin up and away. Lift your hips up and bend your knees and shift your weight back right over your heels. Use the mat and your hands to push back. Big deep breath in and go ahead and shift back up to tabletop and then back down into your up dog position. Feet are just straight back from your heels. Let's push into the ground. Chest is lifted, chin is lifted. And big deep inhale. Lift your hips and sit them right back over your calves. Now this time I want you to reach out with your hands, reach in with your fingertips, grab out as far as you can on the mat. Good, and shift it back forward one more time and widen your feet to the outside of your mat. Same thing, big push up. If you want, you can shift a little bit side to side. If that feels okay for you. Great job, and pull your feet back in. Knees are right under your hips, and let's sit it back again. Good work. All right, come back into that tabletop position for me. And I want you to just kind of feel where you feel tight here. So if I'm facing you, I want you to just put your knees a little bit wider than your hips. Okay, and I want you to feel free to go back and forth, side to side. And as you go back, I want you to push your hip out and lean away from that hip. Okay, so if I'm pushing right hip, I'm looking to the left. Okay, side to side. Just try to get your head to the opposite direction of your hip. Great job. You should feel a stretch all along the side here and in your low back. Good. Now let's bring your knees right back under your hips. I want you to bring your knees into touching and let your hips fall down towards the mat. Good. Keep supporting yourself with your hands here. And lift them back up and over. Keep the knees and the ankles together. And let the hips fall over to the other side. Good. One more time. Tip it over. Good. And back to the other side. Great job. Bring it back into the middle and take your left foot up right outside your left hand. And let's push those hips down as you lift your chest up. Good. Now once you get into a comfortable position here, I want you to turn over towards your front knee, pulling your chest over, facing that knee, dropping that hip to the ground on the opposite side. Hold it here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come back to the center and switch legs now. So bring the other side up and drop the hip down. Get comfortable here in this position. And then when you get there, I want you to point chest over towards your front knee, dropping your hips down. There you go. Let's switch it over one more time each. So swing that leg back. Left leg is up top, or whatever leg you started with. Hips are down again, foot is flat. And look over. We're gonna hold right here for 30 seconds. So if it feels good for you to twist and drop your hip, you can stay here. Or if you're not there yet, just stay right here with your chest and your hips facing your mat. Okay, whatever gets a better stretch for you. Another way to advance this one is to drop to your elbow. Great job. Let's switch it over in 3, 2, 1. All right, slowly unwind. Bring your knees back under your hips. And last 30 seconds here, shift it back forward. Turn your chest to your knee if that feels okay. Drop to your elbow if that feels okay. And you're gonna rest right here, sinking as deep as you can for these last 10 seconds. And 2, 1. All right, good. Bring your hands back to the mat for me. Take your knees back and then tuck your toes, lifting your hips. Slowly walk back to your toes, and one vertebrae at a time, you can roll it up. And you have made it through your 20-minute stretch for your hips and your low back, and I hope you feel so much better regardless of how you feel right now. I can promise you, the more you do this stretch and the more you do any type of mobility work, the better you're going to feel, okay? If you felt tight in this stretch today, that doesn't mean it's gonna be tight forever, but your body has to get used to moving in this way or reversing the seated position all day, okay? So it's just like strength. You get stronger by challenging yourself with more resistance. You're gonna get fluid and more mobile in the way that you're getting stronger. Keep doing these exercises, keep doing these stretches. Before you wake up, or before you go to bed, right after you wake up, right after your workout, the more you can include this, the better you're gonna feel, okay? So comment below if you finished this stretch with me and you feel a lot better. And don't forget before you head out to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye guys.